If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
So today we are going to start with this JavaScript. Okay. So right. So here this is the I already opened the JavaScript. So tell me what is the scripting? Why we are using a scripting language first?
So I think use JavaScript to make a website interactive and dynamic.
Yeah, interactive and dynamic. That means when we have to write a client-side coding, right? Now, but nowadays we can use this term. So it means website maybe interactive and dynamic, right? It's a behavioral this thing or functional kind of thing. But when I started this thing is web designing and all that in 90s, so that time you don't know, we don't have any scripting language. So we have only HTML. Then we use the CGI thing, common gateway interface for this server and client. And then that time we have a ASP and JSP, active server pages and JavaScript pages, right? So
Yeah.
Java server pages, and those days we don't have any scripting language, so we have to struggle to run this. Means configuration is very bad. You don't believe that when we are doing the active server pages, we have some kind of server setup, so we have to install all these things. Then like local server and all IIS server or HTTP server we have to install, and then we are able to run these code, client side code and server side code, right? But nowadays it's a very easier because we have our browser is very intelligent, right? We don't need to do anything, any configuration part. And then our frameworks, so IDE we are using, like we are using this Visual Studio Code or other applications we are using. So those applications are very interactive or very helpful. So we don't need to do all the configuration part and all that. So today's life is very easy. Yes, but here the JavaScript is nowadays the JavaScript is used everywhere, right? Either we are doing any web designing, you are doing any web applications, any applications, gaming part, if means everywhere you can use JavaScript or any environment, see this, the in developer communities, we have means divided into 2-3 parts. Either you are a Java developer, either or you are Microsoft developer, like you're using .NET framework completely, ASP, then .NET, then C# language and all that, right? Or we are only the web development fields, like we are doing the PHP, Ruby, Rail and all that, all scripting languages. But everywhere we are using JavaScript. Why? Because JavaScript is nowadays, it's used in both sides, right? Previously, we have to define that JavaScript is we are using in a client side programming, but nowadays we are using as a server side programming also. Node.js. Node.js is also completely JavaScript, right? But Node.js is behaving like a server. So nowadays we can't say this JavaScript is the only client-side programming language. We can say that, but not completely. So, okay, so that's a JavaScript. And here we are using this JavaScript. So today, agenda introduction of JavaScript, I already told you. Then statements and comment, finding errors, variable and data type, operators, string, event, function with parameter, functional with multiple parameter, and variable scope. Okay, so let's start one by one. Okay, so I just already given you the brief introduction of JavaScript. But see here, the JavaScript is world most popular programming language. Because now I am telling you, it's now JavaScript is get introduced or means advertised like JavaScript is everywhere, not anywhere, everywhere, right? So JavaScript is now in the programming language. Now it's not mentioned here. This is scripting language for this client side scripting and all that. JavaScript is lightweight, interpreted programming language. Again, it's not compiler; it's a interpreter, right? And for JavaScript, if you're writing a JavaScript code, so we don't need any applications, any installation or anything. You can write in a simple notepad and you can run into your any browser, right? Easily. So it is designed for creating network-centric application. Means you can any application. But normally when we are talking about the HTML web designing point of view, so here HTML is a content or structure of the web page. The CSS is the style, give the presentation of your page or website, and JavaScript give the behavior of your page, right? So JavaScript makes your page interactive. Clear?
Yeah.
So why JavaScript? And see, this interactive means what? What interactive means? When we click the button, it will show me the message. Either it's a alert message or either pop-up or either something came, but in a form of message. So why we require a message in a programming?
A message, just so say like maybe the user needs to like fill out something correctly. So maybe like the input is wrong.
Yeah, so we already use the terms interactive. Like here, we are interactive together, right? I'm interactive with you, you are interacting with me. So we are interacting together, that means we are speaking, right? We're talking
Yeah.
to each other, communicating to each other. But when it's terms of the application, so application can't speak nowadays. When I think it's after sometimes I think we have a chat bot and all this thing, but after coming into this AI thing and all that, so maybe application speak also. But nowadays we convey our thing or the application convey their communication with a message. So when application communicate with you, so they're showing you a message. Like suppose we successfully we logged in or our password or login ID is incorrect, right? Sometimes when we save a record, so it's give, okay, record saved successfully, or it's not saved, so that time they give you the incorrect message and all that. So that means it's interacting to customer, client, or each other. So message is basically conveying to the content to the user, right?
Yeah.
So here, why learn JavaScript? One second. So why it's a most popular language in the world? Because make it programmer great choice. It is everywhere. See here, this term I used, I think many times, because it is everywhere, comes installed on every modern web browser. So nowadays we don't need to install or enable. In 90s when I'm using, I think, browser, so and suppose that time we have only Internet Explorer, we don't have a Mozilla, Firefox and other browsers, right? So that time if we are using the JavaScript in an Internet Explorer because it's what is called business mm, this thing, both are rivals. So they Microsoft doesn't allow JavaScript to run in a internet browser. So we have to go to the settings and we have to make them Java enabled, right? Then JavaScript will work in a Microsoft Internet Explorer. So that was the problem that time. But now days all browser is totally JavaScript enabled. Helps you create really beautiful and crazy fast websites. Extend to mobile app development, desktop app development, gaming, in everywhere you can use a JavaScript. Features, because the first thing is all popular web browser supports JavaScript. So they have a built-in execution environment and all that. So we don't need to do all the server like thing. Then follow the syntax of the structure of the C programming. And it's not the structure of C programming. It's their own structure basically. But yeah, kind of, if you're aware of the C programming, so you can relate easily. Weakly typed language, certain types are implicitly cast. Oops, concept are there here. Lightweighted and interpreted language, case sensitive. So again, Java is a case sensitive. HTML, CSS is not a case sensitive. You can write in any letter, means uppercase, lowercase, it will work similar. But in Java, you can't write capital and small. Both are different, treated as a different. And supportable on all the operating system like Mac, Windows, Linux, everywhere you can use it. See, the JavaScript is used in client-side validations, dynamic down menus, means you can create an interactive or dynamic websites. So like this here, displaying date and time, then displaying pop-up windows, dialog box, like alert, confirm, and these prompt dialog box, and displaying clocks also. So we can do anything. So like see this here. So we'll show you how to use alert dialog box, confirm dialog box, and prompt dialog box, because we have only 3 dialog box in a JavaScript. So for this, we have to write it in HTML. Okay, so let's see. JavaScript language, less server interaction, immediate feedback to the visitor, increase interactivity. I told you when we interact with the means when we are surfing the pages, so it will interact, means it will show you give you the message alert or all these things. Richer interface nowadays. So now here I'm using JavaScript statement or compose value, operator, expression, keyword, and component. So for examples here, demo in an HTML, hello participants, it will display the message simply. Most JavaScript program contain many JavaScript statement. The statements are executed one by one in the same order as they are written. And JavaScript program are often called the JavaScript code. So now how to write a JavaScript comment is here. So let's start. I'm giving you some demo. So let's start with here. I already created a JavaScript folder. Okay. And here I'm creating a JavaScript file and will show you. So there's 3 types of, I told you, you can write a JavaScript file or like CSS file, so individual JS file, and then you can link with your HTML files. And second method is you can write a JavaScript in your HTML file also, right? So first, write into HTML file. So Java script demo.html. Okay. So here, I want to write some JavaScript code. So let's write here H1, sorry. In body, simply I'm writing nothing else. So simple method Java, script, and them. Okay. And after this, see JavaScript code you can write in a body part also, in a head part also. Clear? But it depends where you want to write. That's required. Are you there? So let's write
Yeah.
script. So we have to write a script tag. When we are writing a JavaScript, we have to write a script tag. Inside a script, you can write a JavaScript. So in JavaScript, if you want to print a message or display a message on the screen, so we have about multiple different types. So one type is called alert. We learn already. We have a alert dialog box. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So let's see
Yes.
here. You just give here. Hello. Script. See here, you have to put semicolon. So make a habit to write a semicolon. Sometimes what happens when we are writing, it's working without semicolon also. Sometimes it's some browser to give you an error. So make a habit to write after every statement, you put a semicolon. Okay. Now, second thing is you can write document dot write or write element. Here also you can write this. Hello. Java script. And third way is it's called log dot console. And here also you can write hello JavaScript. So this thing, because we created a HTML files, we can't run here in that Visual Studio Code. So we have to run on server only, right? So let's run on server. So click here, open with live server. See this? I got this hello JavaScript. This is alert box. Yes or no? See here.
Yeah.
Then see this hello JavaScript. This is document dot write ln.
Yeah.
Right? Because the body part treated as a document, right? So that's a DOM object, document object model. So in DOM object, whatever the header, footer, paragraph, list we are using, so all are object of document. So that's why it's called DOM objects. We'll discuss in a detail later on. But here we have written this document.println. The next one is, third one is view page source or not here, page or inspect. So check inspect here. And here see this console. Go to console and see this. Why it's giving a JavaScript demo HTML? Why not it's showing live? Okay, live is enabled here, so that's why. So okay, reload. Live reload enables. Why not it's showing here uncount error log is not defined. Ah, my bad. It's a console.log. Right. So it's a my bad. Go to here. Then refresh it. Okay. Wait, it's not showing. Learn more. This V8 based. So V8 is basically, it's a compiler server, we can say this. But I used already console.log. Yeah, console.log saved. Okay, open in new. Inspect and go to console. See here, hello JavaScript, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So here I already know how to print all these things. Means, so alert method, then document.writeln, and then console.log here. See this. So this is alert method. We discussed 3 dialog boxes in a PPT. Yes or no? If you go to the previous step. So there is a, or you can use this document.get element by ID my h. So dot inner HTML, my first page. So you can do along with this also. So what we have to do for this, you have to create here one header file or one paragraph or anything. Suppose h1 id equals to, suppose, my h, right? So if you want to initialize here, so see this, what we have to do, get it, because they read everything with the ID. So ID is my h I given there, or my paragraph. If you want to change the paragraph, so document dot get element by ID. So what is document? I told you the body part, but entire body part treated as a document. So document dot, see here we have so many command. Get element by ID, we can use a get element by name also, class name, get element by name also. If you remember, when we are creating a form, so we are giving a name also, ID also. So you can recognize or access data using both tag names and tag names. So you can use get ID. So what is your get ID? I created all in small, my h, right? And dot inner HTML, that means I want to assign this ID something, some values. Like here, see this. They assign some value here, right? My first page,
First
or
page.
yeah, anything. I will give this Java script demo, and that's it. Okay, so save this, and I think it's running here. So if you see here, nothing is here, right? When I okay, and press it. Okay, see this JavaScript demo.
Yeah.
So this JavaScript demo is a H1 by default. And here we changed. If you want to change this, if I have written here JavaScript demo here, right, creator for the paragraph. Okay. So here in paragraph, we are writing, hello, everyone. We are learning Java script. Okay. And this paragraph name is, you can declare a ID. If you want, you can declare a name also. So ID equals to my P. Okay. So what happened when it runs? So it will display you this values. But when if you want to change here, so I can change the value. So I'm writing here document dot get element by ID. Here, what is ID? I decided there my
P.
And then dot inner HTML
And
equals to. Okay, so enjoying Java script programming. Suppose I change this, right? So now save this and go to here. See this. Okay. So when I'm refreshing it again, see this. It's giving us this hello because we already given the first statement alert. After this, see this. Enjoying JavaScript. Right? So whatever thing you want to write here, it will get updated. So, but see, this is JavaScript. Here, if you want, you can write a backslash, a comment also and everything. So clear? Now here, I'm using a one more thing. I told you the prompt box, right? So we can ask user. So here, using prompt, I can use some value. So here I'm writing where student, so S name simply, okay, equals to prompt. And here we can write message. So enter your name. Okay. So it will give you the window dialog box where you have to enter your name or your age. And here this this HTML, right? I'm doing what I'm doing. First time, see this. First I'm displaying you this enjoying JavaScript programming, right? And after that, I'm asking a prompt. So make this comment here. See this single line comment. So I used comment here also. So because what happened, it will show you this because the command goes to up to down, right? So first it will alert message, then all these things, then name. And then again, I'm going to change this paragraph. Okay, with name. So here I'm writing enjoying JavaScript programming. So here adding I'm adding S name. So S name is enjoying JavaScript programming, right? So let's save this and run this code. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
So okay. See this here, enjoying JavaScript programming. Let's see this. So okay. See this, it will ask enter your name. Sanjeet here. Okay. Now see this. Sanjeet is enjoying JavaScript code. Right. So
Yeah.
here using prompt box, I took a input from the user and then I print it on the page. Clear?
Yeah.
So mostly these two dialog box we are using. And the next is confirm. So confirm is basically we are using, okay, so confirm it, you are means true or false, right? You want to cancel, you want to save it or no, right? That kind of thing. So that's basically we are using conform. So when we use this conform, so message and Boolean, say this. So do you to save or cancel? Let's see here, conform. Because here we have to give some in the if else else conditions, and then according to result, we use it mostly. So that's why. So I'm just showing a demo, not completely any name here. Okay. We didn't get any confirm message right now. Enter your name. Yeah, say this. See here, do you want to save, cancel, right? I got this message, okay and cancel. So what happened in okay, when we press this okay, so some message, some task will be done. If I cancel, then the task get it means recall. So that kind of thing you can put here. So in this button, if okay, because here we have to true or false, because it will return you true or false. And this confirm also we have to, this button is VB okay, VB that kind of thing. Some number is also there. So accordingly we can use it like this here. If okay, confirm equals to, I think equals to 0 or true, like this. True means 1. Okay, then alert. I'm writing this dummy, data saved. Else alert by, simply. Okay, let's try one more time. So okay, see this, enter your name. I'm Sanjeet here. Okay, see this, do you want to saved, cancel? Okay, so not alert box. Now we have to refresh it. Hello JavaScript. G, okay. Then I pressed okay. So see this, I got alert message, data saved. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Run one, just refresh it one more time. So okay. See this, anything 1, 2, 3, something. And then I'm canceling it. So I'm getting by. See this? So it's
Yeah.
okay, then true, otherwise false. So confirm is basically used for this when we want to okay, cancel, save, unsave. Sometimes it's a come na, ignore, retry, that kind of uh, dialog box. So this dialog box also we have a complete thing. So we have to follow this in documentation. So the number is given. So accordingly you give this confirmation, comma, this after message. See this here showing something. So after message, if you give some this VB okay, see this undefined and all that. So it will give you the that kind of button, save, okay, cancel, save, cancel, uh, cancel, retry, ignore, that kind of thing. So that's it. I hope you understood all these things. Any doubt in this?
No.
So here we just learn how to use JavaScript in our HTML file, right? The all how to display the message in a screen using alert method or using document.writeln and console.log, and how to display data into a particular element like either H1 or paragraph or suppose you created a div tag, so div ID, so anywhere in a thing, and all three dialog boxes: alert, confirm, and prompt. Clear? But remember one thing: the alert, confirm, and prompt you can't use in a JS file directly, right? Because JS file doesn't support the HTML component because it's a DOM object. So that's why. So now we are going to write a simple JavaScript file where I'm going to introduce you how to create a variable, how to use it, how to declare in all operators and all that. Clear?
Yeah.
So let's create again one JS file. So test.js, simply here. So here we don't need any scripting tag or anything because we are not writing into a HTML file. Because when we are writing a HTML, JavaScript and CSS in a HTML, that means we are embedding. Correct? So here I'm not embedding, I'm creating a complete JavaScript file. So again, we go to this PPT here. So see this comment. So you know comment, single line comment, multi-line comment. So this is multi-line comment. Okay. Now here JavaScript variable. So what is variable?
So it stores data.
Which stores data. We have
Yeah.
some rules for variables. So do you know the rules? When we
I think there's constant var also.
Yeah, that's the initial how to declare the variable. But the ruling means naming convention for the rules for the naming convention. That means when we declare the variable, so how to declare a variable name. So that's also we have some rules, right? So basic rules is simply the variable name always start with alphabet, right?
Yeah.
So it only contains alphanumerical value. You can't use any special character except underscore. In variable name, we are only using underscore. We are not using any other special character like plus, minus, or strict sign, other symbols, right? So in Java and JavaScript, underscore and dollar sign is allowed. So here you can use underscore and dollar sign. Second root. Third rules is we can't use any keyword as a variable. Keywords means like var or like some, like int, like break. So these are a predefined word which have some special meaning in a programming languages. So we can't use uh, these keywords or those keyword as a variable. Clear? Okay. Now
Yeah.
see here. So we can declare variable using var. Mostly we declare a variable using var x equals to 10. Okay, what happened when I declare the variable only and we print it? Suppose console.log, and here I print x equals to, and here we have to write plus x. So what answer we get?
Undefined or something.
Undefined over. Why undefined? Because in JavaScript, in a scripting language, we don't have any proper fundamental data types, right?
Yeah.
In JavaScript, only we have a numeric and string. Clear? So if you don't assign the value, because here it's a dynamic assignment, because what is called, it's a runtime assignment, right? So when program start and whatever the value is assigned, so that assigned during this runtime or execution time. Because in other programming language, variable declaration and value assignment is a compile time, right? Because when
Yeah.
we already assign this, okay, int this thing, so they know the data type in a compile time. Okay, we are using an integer type or float type or double type, right? But here we don't know. So if you don't assign any value, so it will give you undefined data type. See this here, X is undefined. Okay. So now I'm defining this value 10. So now it will print 10. Let's clear all this thing. Clear? So we can
Yeah.
declare variable using var also, or we can declare variable using const also. Const y equals to 100. And I'm printing here console.log and y equals to plus y. Okay. So it will print, say this 10 and 100.
Yeah.
But now I want to add some extra value in x and y, right? So let's do this thing. X equals to x plus 20 and y equals to y plus 50. And again, print the value after changing this value. So what do you think? It will work?
No, because it's constant for y.
See, so X will work, X allow us, but when you use, see this, when we are declaring the variables, we are using var, const and let, right? So that's why I'm explaining you. So when we use the const means constant, fixed. See, it's showing me error, right?
Yeah.
Why it's an error? See this, why? Because y is assignment is to constant variable, is not allowed. So means once you declare variable constant, so constant variable you can't change during the scope or during the program execution. Clear? So
Yes.
that's why here it's not allowed. So make this comment. Okay. Now I'm going to declare a variable. It's called let. Let x equals to 25. So again, console dot log and x equals to 25. See here. Again, it's giving me error. Why? Because let x 25. So identifier x is already declared. Okay?
Yeah.
Because here, let's do one thing. Can we change this? Let. Make it let. And then try. See this here. Identifier x has already declared here. So means either when we are declaring this variable using var, so you can't declare multiple declaration in a same scope, right?
Yeah.
So if I make it here the different scope like this, means it means we are creating a scope here. So I didn't get any error. Okay, this. Understood?
Yeah.
So when we declare the variable, that scope is global, so we can't create a duplicate. But yes, you have a let x, using let x, we can create a multiple variable and that's allowed. So this is called global scope and local scope. We'll discuss in a detail when we work with the function and all this thing. But so I hope you understood how to declare the variable, right? And all three types of variables. Any doubt, any query?
No.
Now, I think the rest of thing is very simple. So I'm trying to explain you here. If you want, then we'll explain you in a program also. So see this, we have a data type. I told you only string, number, and object, right? So number means anything, means a floating value, decimal value, or integer, all are numbers. They don't treat it differently. In Java programming, in other programming language, we have a integer, a double, and float are treated as a differently. Right. So in programming, data type is important concept. So here operate on variables. So something about the type. So see this here, length. Length is 16. Last name is Johnson. And here varies x. Varies x means we created an object. It's a record. Right here, key pair value. First name John, last name Doe. So this is key pair values. So that's why it's called an object. Clear? So we'll discuss later on completely on object. Now here arithmetic operator. So you can use all these things as an operator. So in here, if you want, suppose we declare two variable and we can print all these things like where a equals to 10 and where b equals to 5, and we can print that either you can declare multiple variable directly. Also I can declare like c equals to a plus b. It will also work. We don't need to create a use where keyword. Previously we are not using where keyword more some of time, mostly because it will get assigned through the values like d equals to a minus b, e equals to a divided by b, right? So f equals to a into b. It will give you the multiplication. Okay. So now see this. If I print all this thing here, simple console dot log simply. So C console dot log D console dot log E and console dot log F also. And directly see this. You can write directly also. So I'm writing directly console dot log here a double ampersand used for the raised to power the exponent. So a raised to b. So 10 5 times like this. Now run this code and see this result. Because our a is 10, b is 5. So addition is 15, subtraction 5, divide by so 2, and then multiplication is 50, and then 10 times 5. So understood? After that, I can use here because here this 10, so it will give the 0. So I'm using it 11. Okay, 11 by 5. So I'm using here console.log and a mod b. A mod b is basically used for modulus operator, remainder operator. So it will give you answer 1 because 5 divided by 2, 10. So 5 2s are 10, remainder is 1. So it will give you 1 answer. 6. So all these are arithmetic operator. Clear? Any query, any doubt in module division and all this? Then
No.
increment and decrement operator. Increment and decrement means we can increment the value by 1 and we can decrement the value by 1. So you can write simply here console and a plus plus. Sorry, my bad. Here console.log, right? And so what do you think? What it will print?
12.
See this 11. Why not 12?
Oh, it's after the.
Right, because it's a post increment. Right. So what happened? Now I'm printing here console.log and a. So next a will print
12.
12. Why?
Yeah.
Because a plus plus and plus plus a both are different. It will first execute the statement and then increment the value. Right? If you write here plus plus a, so it will first increment the value and then execute the statement. So here it will print 12 and 12. A is not defined. Console.log A is not defined. Yeah, A is defined. See this here, it's a printing 12 and 12. Right?
Yeah.
Because M is 12, 12. I don't know why it's giving me error here. I don't know. So, okay, that plus sign they used like for this concatenation. So maybe it's something. So, okay, same thing we are in JavaScript. So console.log, clear all operators. Any doubt in this?
No.
Same thing we'll do with the decrement operator. Like here, assignment operator. Assignment operator is basically used for this assignment. We already assigned the value x equals to y equals to whatever this thing. But these plus equals to minus equals to, it's called somewhere it's a written some books we can use the shorthand operator. Somewhere it's a called a composite operator. Somewhere it's a like this. So you can use anything. But this thing is similar. Suppose here if I write a equals to a plus 10, that means I'm adding 10 into a, right? So
Yeah.
same statement you can write like this: a equals to a, this a plus 10. So both statements are similar. Clear? But we don't have to put space here. I put a space for like this. So this is shorthand. So similarly, if you want to minus and all these things, see here you have we have written with the a by this. So we can make it shorthand, but it's same. This side we don't have a same value, right? So that's it. We can't make it shorthand. So this is the shorthand. So same thing we can write for the multiply, divide, anything. Clear? Any doubt in this?
No.
Now, this operator is called equals to operator. See, the most question is here in now in JavaScript, we have a 3 also. So this is one single operator. This is 2 operator. This is 3 operator. So what is the difference between this? So this operator is called assignment operator. Which operator? Assignment. So here, assignment operator. So we can assign the value like we already assigned, na? A equals to 100 like this. This second operator is called equals to operator or equality operator. Equals to operator. So we can check, suppose A is 100. So here I can check, is A equals to 100? So it will give you true because A is 100, right? If A is not 100, then it will give you false. So this is called equals to operator. But here it's a 3 equality. We have 3 equality here. So check. Yes, equal value, but we have to same data type also. So it is also use equals to and same data type. Now, here the question is, what is same data type? Right? Same data type means integer, string, anything like this. So let's declare one more variable where n equals to 100. It's okay?
Yeah.
I declare where s equals to 100. So both are 100, right?
Yeah.
So can we check which one is correct, which one is not correct? So here I use the assignment operator. Now write console dot log directly we are checking. So here we are checking equals to operator, right? So plus simply write n, sorry, my variable name is n equals to s. So it will give you true or false.
True.
And same thing we do for next one also. So this third equals to operator. And run this. See this, I get false. Second one is false. That's I understood. Why first one is false?
Oh, so there are different types.
The second one is okay. That's a different type. But okay. No, it's not working. Something wrong. Something going on wrong because it's a NNS. So plus sign maybe. That's why. Let's check here. Because it's giving me something wrong. But why it's giving me wrong? I don't know. Type of, so it will return the type of the variable. Okay. So let's see here. If I'm check right like this. Or maybe positive, negative. Sometimes it's giving this kind of problem. See this. Is it true?
Yeah.
Because this plus, na, so that's why. So both are giving true because here this is also numerical, na? Because here the data type of both are similar, right? So that's it. Now try. See this, one is giving a true, another is giving false. Understood?
Yeah.
Because here they treat it as 100 and hundreds. So the string also get converted into a numerical value, but here they treat, okay, one is integer number type, and second is string type. So that's why not equals. Clear? So
Yeah.
today we finished till here. Operator, let's type if you want, you can check this. Logical operator. The type is the only, if I write here type of, so it will give the simply type of, see this here. If I write here M type of, so simply it will either you can write a space or you can write like this function also, both will give the same result. So console M increment. Okay, so see this type of number, right? So it will give the type of data type. So today we finished till here. Means okay, no problem, but a logical operator. So tomorrow we'll continue from here. Understood? So I hope you understood the basic concept.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see you tomorrow then. Till then, take care.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.